Hello and welcome to KGS. We got 7K versus 6K. Hi, little one. I am white. First game as a 6K. You're gonna do that the whole game, aren't you? Oh wow, she is riled up. Okay, let's just take a 4-4. You. Ouch. Alright, let's close on. So it's a little bit different. Actually, the perspective is I switched screens. Let's just do 4-4. See if he's going for orthodox. He's not going for orthodox. Does that mean I approach high? Or should I approach low? This is a weird hybrid. Just so that the primary stuff comes up on the other screen and then it doesn't affect the video over here at all. It doesn't look like the date and stuff transferred though, which is kind of sad, but I'll see if I can figure that out for the next one. Alright, so you're building over here. I don't really want to do a Sanren save. I feel like I want to approach. I have a feeling if I approach, you're just going to pincer. If I approach high, you're probably going to pincer. I could also do something like this, which is kind of forcing that, and then I'd back off. He'd get an ortho. I don't really want to do that. I gotta do some sort of approach, though. This is what's screaming at me. This seems like a terrible idea, although it might be warranted. I don't want to let him get that enclosure. So, what's my options? I got these 4 options, basically. What don't I like about this one? He just does this and I just back off. This one he might do that. What if he pincers? If he pincers, I just fight it out, right? Alright, let's try it. Now, for any sort of pincer and running fights, this stone is going to help him a lot. He's going to try to force it. I had a feeling you'd do that, sir. So, there are some options. I got this. I've got this. I've even got this. Or that. This he just backs off, and then it kind of damages me. I'm kind of regretting not going high, or maybe further away. I think I probably should have done one further. Like for this, he just has to be a little bit simple. If I lean on this, this starts getting strength, and I'm just squirming while he's getting stuff here and here. I don't particularly like that. I can attach and push and then jump, or wait. How does this go? There's this attachment. Although, yes, there's this attachment. I then go this way, which means he... running's bad idea, I think. If I just jump, he's just gonna... how does this go? He just... I can lean on this a couple times, get a little bit of influence, and then pincer this. But that's still in there. I don't like that. I do not get Komi. I gotta fight. The normal move is here. If he wants to do the trick Tesuji, I'm all for it right now. Because this, well, actually maybe not. He's gonna get a wall facing this sort of stuff. Which means he'd be, I'll go all the way to approach, and then this, well, this is kind of close to that. Maybe I don't want the trick Tesuji, so just play nice, please. Just extend. Ooh, that's some fighting moves there. Okay, so obviously if I block, he's gonna cut. If I block this way, he's just gonna push through and cut, and then I'm really not in good shape. If I block here and he cuts, can I descend? Block here and he cuts. I can Atari and do that, but then he's just building up. I don't want to do that. When he cuts, what do? I just extend, right? He has to extend. We got this pinwheel sort of thing. I can go here to threaten to take the corner. You know what? Let's do that. Hopefully he cuts. He cuts. This is threatening ladder, of course, so he'll extend this. I think, right? Because I don't want him getting this move. I'd rather have him go this way. I can then push and cut, force him to capture, and then I can keep him low. Or should I just descend here? Let's see, if I descend here, he has this move. These stones are looking pretty weak, so I should probably help them. Pinwheel of death in the corner. Oh dear. This is probably not the right Tesuji for this, but we're gonna play it anyway. Oh, you're gonna push and cut me? Cool. I got you to make every triangle. That's what I was planning to do to you. What happens if I do this? Can you cut directly? No. I can do that, right? Right? I can do that? Alright, so you're trying to make some eyes. Now this cut is kind of becoming a thing, so if I just make myself strong, or if even I, let's see, is this attachment a thing? No, it's not. So if you do something like this, you can't live here on your own. It's going to kind of go to a capturing race between these two things. Let's see, there's the clamp, which doesn't work. Okay, so if I do this, well, this threatens that, and then I can, this cuts a problem. This helps with the clamp. What else can he do? He can cut directly. This, well, I'm gonna chicken out, I think. There. Prevents the cut. Prevents the clamp. If he goes there, I can actually pull back and then do this first. So that, I already said, doesn't work because I can Hane on the inside. If you descend, I go with you. If you turn, actually, if you descend, I go with you. You can't do that, right? Now, if you had a stone here, that might work because then this would be just Atari, and then you'd be alive. But since you don't have a stone here, that does not actually help. I just Atari, and I'm actually alive then, aren't I? Or I've got a lot more liberties than you, anyways. If you take this Atari, or you're gonna descend, huh? Okay. That means I can make this empty triangle looking shape. I mean, you can still poke this eye out, don't get me wrong. But eye versus no eye. Worst case, this is Seki, but then I can approach from the outside. There is this throw-in for Ko, but it's way too early to really start a Ko. And actually, I think if you did that, I would just go here. Can I just capture? If you throw in and then Atari... maybe I couldn't. Maybe I have to fight the Ko if you throw in. You're gonna cut, which means I can Atari you. This is of course a false eye, but that's fine. Ouch. We just trimmed your claws. How does that hurt? He likes this move. Let's see. If I do this, can he Atari this? No, that'd be self-Atari. This isn't Atari because it just captures. And then he can throw in for a Ko, but then this would be Atari. I'm just gonna connect, and then I have two eyes, right? Or can I can go out here, right? This is a, no, let's see. If I do this, he can just Atari this, so I need to do something like that. I think that's the move. So now I need to take another move off of this thing. If I do anything else, he can go here, and then I'm just dead, so I need to... That would be dumb. There, okay. So, he can, of course, extend one more time for free, or he can even go here for free. Because it's Atari, I need to respond. Take the free move! Take it! You are fighting a Ko. I can do this. and he can Atari me, and then I can capture, and then it's just going to die, right? Because he can throw in, which is the move to get rid of the eye, but then I'll just capture. If he does this, I'll do that, and then I'm alive outright. So if he throws in, I capture. He can't take this last liberty without self-Atari then. Right? You know what? I have a better idea. If I do this and he captures, I can throw in and capture the stones right back. No, I can't. Shoot. Because that'd be Atari on me, so I need to capture this. And so now he's going to Atari this as a co-threat, and then I have no co-threats. Basically. Uh-huh. Actually, yes I do. I can just connect here now. Because now when you capture, now it's a throw in and you're dead. And now I'm alive. Snapback! Cool. Alright. So that's a thing. Approaching high! Well, since I killed your corner, I can be defensive, right? I don't need to pincer this. There is still some Aji in this stuff, so I'm okay with that. Sure. I'll be defensive. This cut's not anything. So then I'm going to start attacking this stuff, I think. No, I should really take care of this. Take an extension. Because he wants to get this extension over here. If I go in low, I do have the ability to run to this. In fact, I could probably do this right now. But we're not really to the invasion part yet. So I got to keep that in mind. Because this is the rush invasion. Rush in invasion. I'm gonna call it rush invasion from now on. Because it sounds too much like I'm saying Russian invasion. Like from Russia. So I'm just gonna call it the Russian invasion. You go here, you threaten to link up, or he forces you to live small. Either way, I want to... let's see, I can undercut here. Do I need to? It is kind of big, but I think if he goes here, I can pincer him and actually work off of this. So I really want to take this extension. Low to low, and if he ends up making... Well, let's see. If he ends up making some sort of enclosure, I can do the rush invasion to cut it off and break off all of his potential. So this also kind of prevents that. Although since this is already low, there isn't really much over here anyways. So without him getting an extension first. If he gets an extension first, then I'll do it right away, I think. Or do some... Okay, never mind. I'm going to change my mind. Since I can't really develop this too much, I think I will take an enclosure. This is, of course, looking to make an enclosure facing this way, because this is developable for me. So you are invading. I can push you towards this. And make my group safe, make your group safe, and do this. But then you're pincered and all sorts of good stuff. Plus, then I'm really secure. And I get to enclose my corner. Like that. That is fine. So now that's basically taken care of. I'm relatively safe. This is a pretty big point for him to Hane and get all of this. I don't think it's big enough yet, though. This is still not that good. Let's see, can he extend all the way over here? That's kind of a long ways. Should I invade now, or should I do this? I can do this and then that. Like I said, with this, I have the possibility of doing the rush invasion here. And then if he makes a giant wall over here, I can always extend and get rid of it. So I think instead of this, I'm going to do this one. It's kind of like I'm already pincered. So he's preventing the rush invasion here. I can go underneath or on top. Let's see, on top has the cutting problem. Underneath, what does he do if I go underneath? Does he block? Then I can Atari and get out. And then there's this Atari and this one. which kind of leads to this sort of Atari, that sort of Atari, and dead. So maybe that's not a good idea. Going under doesn't seem bad at first, and then just Atari and fix. And then he has this Atari, and so he's building a wall against this stuff. Whatever I do here is going to hurt this, though. Like I said, the problem with that is he can Atari and force this Atari, bam. Oh, there's so many problems with that. What about just doing this? Or not? What about not doing anything? Because if he descends, I can descend here and throw. Okay, you know what? I'm not even going to bother with that one. Don't need to. I do not need to. So, what can I do? I can threaten a capping move on this. I can even extend over here and threaten these stones. That sounds like fun, actually. I should do that. Just make a table shape. Push from this side first, I think, maybe? Yeah. Like I said, if he descends and I can descend with him, you're going to go on top. Okay, well then if I come underneath, am I okay? Because then you can block. I can then do this one. You still... This is going to be a lot easier if I can just take care of this. Because now this Atari is kind of a problem. Let's see, if I do this Hane, then it's, like I said, it's Atari. Go here, this would be self-Atari, so I can't actually block that then. I can, however, capture this, he can't save them, and kill all that and be fine. So maybe that's not a bad idea. This, let's see, if he Ataris and I go here, he can connect underneath? No, he can't, because that's just Atari, and then it's captured dead. So he can't Atari this way. That's not a problem. Does this get many liberties? No. No, it does not. Because if it's still Atari, wait, what? Wait, was I thinking? I was thinking this, but he just captures them. Oh boy, you are not doing good here. Hi, little one. And then make a Tanuki. Like I said, that's self-Atari. So if I'm forced to connect, or I can fight a Ko, I guess. I can still capture these four and live in the corner. But then he's got all this outside influence, and then I lose my attack on this stuff. Although there isn't really any eyes down here, so maybe that's not a bad thing. Oh, I forgot to mention, I increased the font size thanks to one of the comments, so hopefully it's to your liking. I'm going to play here once, and then I'm going to go back to attacking this. Like I said, if he Hanes and Ataris, he's throwing in. Interesting. So he's forcing me to play there? Oh, okay, so then I can't... Wait. What? Hold on. If I Atari you, Atari up, and push... Atari you, push, and then I have to fix, and then you have to fix... And then I'm... Okay, so let's just... start the Ko again, I guess. That's basically a ladder, and nothing's really immediately gonna die. So, now that this is all secure, now you have a lot of holes in you. If he just connects, then I can connect myself. And you can, of course, cut this one off if you want, but I don't really care. So, yeah. I can get... basically, if he captures either one of them, he's fine. Actually, now I can extend this, can't I? Because I can... no, I can't. Alright, so anyways, so this is basically fine then. Now I can go back to attacking this sort of thing. I can actually Atari this. He's getting a giant wall facing this, so maybe that's not a good idea. I need to actually cut through Atari and... I don't know how to deal with this. Poke through first, see if he defends. And then Atari, and double Atari to capture... Okay. No, you know what? I want to attack this stuff. This prevents his base from going that way. He can pincer me, But now the Hani is not important. I can actually just poke. I can also poke here. Atari gets rid of all the agi. I don't know which way I want Atari first. I'm not going to touch it. I really want to attack this though. Very close, very far, very close. If he jumps, I can extend. Pincering doesn't work. So let's attack his single stone here. You're attacking my group. Okay, fine. But hold on. If I do this and you go here, and I Atari, you want to fight a Ko? Let's see. If I butt into it and wedge, no. If I wedge for no, let's do this. If I do this, what happens? You can go here. I can Atari and capture, but you can just make a Ko again. This time I have the Ko threats though. Probably not the right move. So Yaba's move's to cut. If he cuts, then I can Atari. So he's probably gonna Hani here. And when he Hanis, then I need to, what do I need to do? Can I fix? And, oh, that's no. I suppose I can, well, no, because I'm gonna lose all those. That's not good. But, so what are you gonna do? Hani, I Atari, you connect, I Hani again, you Atari. I still have the potential to make an eye here. Yeah, that's definitely the move. The question is, what do I do about it? This goes to Atari, and then you can Atari this, I can Atari you. You can just fix, and then I can try to make some life here in the middle. As I'm doing that, this is going to get solidified, and you're going to get all of this. I don't particularly like that. Let's see, Atari, Atari. And then I basically have no eyes here, because he can still throw in, and... Arrgh. Alright, there's also this Atari, and that Atari, and then you can capture this, and then I captured this. Is that what, would you really want that? No, you got to be going for this Atari, right? Because then I can connect, you can capture, boom, 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 because that would make me life immediately. You know what? Let's do it. See which one he wants to go for. Because either I get a group here that's, you know, got an eye and fairly strong, which means then this is going to come under attack, or I can start some Ko shenanigans, make some shape here, and then run out into the middle and... Alright, so you're going to go for this one. This looks small, but it's a lot bigger than it is. If I capture this, this is Atari on that, so... let's see, can I descend here? No. I can threaten this. Basically, I need to attack some of this more. So let's run out to the center, huh? How do I go about doing that? Bum. I can still get this, because you can't Atari that without self-Atari. So I can get this Hane in. This one ends up being... Wait a minute. Oh, if I do this, he can actually descend, so that's not good. No, he can't, because then I can connect. So he needs to capture. I can Atari this, he'll connect. I will connect here. Actually, I should Hane... Oh, hold on. I can get that Atari for free. This, that, descend, Atari, capture, throw it. No. Okay, this to that. He'll connect. I can get this move. Well, after this, I can get this move, right? It's threatening to make an eye in the corner. So he'd have to play here. I could then play this move, forcing this move, and then I can... Not sure how to... Well, why am I trying to make life? I don't need to make life yet. Let's run to the center. Destroy his potential. Basically, he needs to just take this move. Or peep at my move immediately. Okay. Because I'm going to get this free forcing move, which would be nice. You're blocking it. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, so you're building here now. Interesting. So I can poke here, but that really doesn't do anything. So he's building all this. This is not really good for me. Is there anything I can do about this? Not really. I can, however, take some big moves like this and go back to destroying this corner. This is really hard to hurt and kill, though. So I think I may just take a move like this. I'm going to leave this one for now. It's not quite alive yet. So you're still building up this. So the question is, what do I keep? Do I just jump and let him get all of this? Or do if I push him here, he's definitely solidifying all this. I need to push up through here though. Let's see. There's going to be some issues. Mutually assured destruction. So the way I said, he has two options. He can block here, and then I can get this double Atari. He'll probably choose this one, in which case I can capture this one and just make my influence. Or I can Atari and connect, or go here. If he hanes, I have this Atari, and actually I have a throw-in. And that, wait a minute. Hane, throw-in doesn't work. There's also this push, which means he has to back off, so that's good endgame. Here goes to here, Atari, no, here goes to here, turn, and then doesn't quite work. So anyways, I have this double Atari thing to get this stuff. This is still a pain in my butt. It really is. So what I need to do is make sure my group is alive. No, I'm gonna cut through now. I don't have a lot of time to think. I'll just capture this, I guess. Are you gonna save that stone? I doubt it. It's way too small. There's the pincer I was looking for. So I'll just jump, because I want to fight. You're gonna jump with me. I like it a lot. You're gonna poke at me and try to make shape. Alright. I should probably read this a little bit more. What should I do here? There's this move, an Atari. There's a cut. I think just Haning's good. If he pokes, he's gonna pull back. This leads to Atari and pushing through. This descent is Sente against that. It also solidifies all this, so I like that. It also threatens a monkey jump to destroy the eye potential. I was not strong enough on this specific case. Let's see, there's this move as well. And then I can attack this stuff a little bit, which will be fun. I really want to run with this a little bit and see if I can connect to that. I don't want to be too aggressive because this is still a problem. Let's see, we have, this is a Sente endgame move for him later, plus some cut issues. Hunting, I don't want to deal with. This sets up another monkey jump, which he can block, and then this is a Sente move for me later. Likewise, there's still Aji in this stone here, but I'm not going to deal with it right now. This is getting really big. I know. I want to attack this, though. Actually, I want to push this way so I can get in this way. So I'm actually going to Knight's move against this stuff. I want to get from this way to help with this. You are being really mean about it. This gets me an eye directly. Is there anything else I can do? Like, let's see. I'm in freaking Booyami, aren't I? There's this wedge sort of thing. I'll just do this. So now he's got to prevent me from getting two eyes. That's his goal. I can't make an eye over here though. Because I got this Hane. I got this Hane. But then he can throw in on either one of them. And I think I gotta do this one. Let's see, if he pokes, I can block. No. If he pokes, that's Atari. But then I'm on the outside still and I can run a little bit more. This is kind of a mess. I let this group get way too bad. So now he's building all this stuff as well. So that's Atari. So I have one eye, but I don't have a second eye yet. And he's building more influence over here to get all this stuff. But on the other side, that is his only real points, isn't it? And this looks interesting. This prevents that. It also sets up a cut. I can push through and Hane. Not a good time to be in Booyami, that's for sure. I can't cut directly. Doesn't do anything. I need to... Wait, can I? Maybe I do need to cut. Or maybe I need to play here. Elephant's Eye, it's gotta be good, right? Alright. I'm looking to try and do something with this. Alright, there's a cut. This is starting to make an eye, but I have way too many moves in here to actually make an eye with that. This, again, prevents this from this side. If he does this cut, I can do that. How about this? Does this do anything? I don't think this does anything. I'm running out of time. Running out of time! Again, this doesn't actually get me an eye, per se. If he connects, this threatens an eye. This, he can just throw in and snap back. This threatens an eye in 2 places. If he takes this, then I go here. If he goes here, then I do this. Or do I Hane? Let's, like I said, if he cuts here, then it's no good. Like I said, obvious throw in here. There's this sort of thing. He can throw in. I can Atari. Can I push through here? There is this wedge issue, so if he blocks on one of them, if I push through, I'd have to pull back. There is this sort of squeeze thing going on, and it pretty much dies immediately. So this push through and cut doesn't quite work. Let's see if I descend. Doesn't work. If I go here, can he Atari? Boy, this is not working good. 1 eye does not equal 2. My only hope is to kill this. This is threatening this Atari. And I just killed my 2 stones. Wonderful. Or 3 stones. So, yeah, that was not smart of me. Unless I can kill this. Yeah, so this is way too big. Is there anything I can do about it? That's a pretty big loss. He's basically got this whole corner of the board. Unless I can kill this, which I doubt. This isn't quite dead yet, but we should try to kill it, I guess. That's pretty much my only chance, is to hopefully have enough points here. Now, I don't have Komi, which is definitely holding me back. But like I said, this is pretty devastating. Yeah, he's just giving those stones up, as he rightly should. No, so I'm just gonna shoulder hit it. If I can reduce this a little bit, but still, this is getting pretty big. Push through. Poke. Poke again. There's quite a bit of Aji here. Let's see. Atari. Don't have quite enough liberties off of this thing yet. But I can... Let's see, poke. There's also this I can get for free. Let's see, what does this cut do? Does this cut do anything? Atari. You have to save those. I can then throw in... No, I can go here. Alright, so now that's basically done. I can keep pushing, I guess. At some point, you gotta figure out you gotta jump, though, right? Maybe. So yeah, there we go. Now this becomes Gote if I go here. No, it's not. Because I can push through. He needs to block. And then there's still this cutting Aji here, which I can't quite utilize yet. And this is the magic of Q-land, of course. So let's see, if I cut here, he can Atari. It's just not quite enough over here yet. So I need to defend my territory quickly. This is setting up a Atari. He's blocking that one, huh? So I still have this Atari, I have that Atari, and that's what he's blocking for. There is still this Peep, which doesn't do anything now. This Peep, does that do anything? It does cut off of this stuff, but this has plenty of liberties on its own. Again, the question is, do I have enough to win? His only points are coming from here in this little corner. So, is that enough? Can I kill this? If I Hane from here, he can go there. If I Hane from here, no, I don't think I can. What else can I do? This takes a liberty off. This continues to solidify. This is pretty big. I'm just gonna poke. So yeah, my wife is home about an hour earlier than she usually is. Or was scheduled to be, because I think she, at least according to my schedule, it said 7, but that's not a thing. That's still not a thing. If you connect, I connect. If you don't, I capture. Alright, so I'm solidifying my territory. You know, this may not be over yet. I know I don't get Komi, but I mean, this corner is fairly large. He can still poke through a little bit. That's the only reason I'm still playing, because I think there might be some potential here. That might, well, you know what, no. There's still this Atari, and then Atari, and then, well, I can't really do anything. I can Atari and get that. This is worth a few points. This is worth a few more. This is not Sente. That is not Sente. This is reverse Sente, though. And also might set up some sort of stuff, so he may feel obligated to respond, which he doesn't. If he pokes here, I can do this. He's gonna clamp? If he descends... Oh, I guess I can't descend with him. I'd have to Atari, he'd Atari, I'd come back. There's this cut now. Oh boy. Let's see, if he does that, I'd need to connect first, or I can just connect now. This is Atari on those 2 stones. I don't mind losing that 1 stone, because now I can Atari this and cut it off. And if I get this move, then I can get this Atari and actually kill it. Alright, so then this is Sente against your Hope Corner then. You can have that one. If I can get this, I will be very happy. Okay. So now I can Atari here. And pull back. If he pushes, oh, he's going to do the same thing to me. I need to pull back, though. The thing is, I can do it a lot sooner. So if he pushes 1 more time, I can jump here. So he kind of did a similar thing to me. Okay. I'll just Atari you then. So is that what you're saying? I should have done the jump instead? So you push, I Atari you again. And now you need to connect, otherwise I get a lot of stuff. Connect. So, again, is this enough as this? There isn't a whole lot of endgame left. Yep, I'm waiting for this push though. This is the big one. And I'm debating, well, it's going to be similar, I might as well just do this one. We're just working our way up. Now you get this Hane. Let's see, if I go here, you can Atari, and yeah, I think I'm going to go for this one. Unless you see something I don't. Let's see, there's this Atari, then there's this Descent. Still doesn't work though. What a mess. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I do need to respond. There is no Sente move here though. So, is there anything else I can do? There's a little bit of Adi with this cut. What about this cut? What does he do? He just Ataris and I can't extend. Is there any issues with this cut? Let's see, just Ataris up and fixes. There's a cut and then there's an Atari. I don't see what the problem is. I don't know what the obvious move for this one is. This cut I think is a problem though. If he just I guess if he just extends this one. I don't think there's anything here though. Just doing this to think more than anything. Again, there is this whole cutting Aji, but I really don't have anything. So that's nothing. This goes into a double Atari, so I need to do this one. So, prediction. Looks like he's got this entire upper corner of the board versus my rest of the board. Corner and a half, actually. And I've got this much smaller area, although it is spread over the board. I don't know. I don't know. So, oops. So what's the score? It's not too bad, considering I lost a giant group. 23.5, no Comey. Yeah, so I lost my 6K rank because of that, but 23.5, that was pretty bad. I just tenuki'd too many times with that group up there, basically, is the moral. Did I have another? Well, I didn't need another coal threat is the problem, right? So why did I take that then? Why didn't I just do this? Because if he takes the co, then I do. I don't know. I mean, I don't care. Because, you know, I was kind of worried about something like this. And then the ko is really important, but then I have no ko threats, right? I mean, you can maybe attack this group a little bit, but this is a lot bigger now that I've got that. I don't know what I was thinking. Sorry, I forgot about the tree. So, I guess I thought I was fine up there until he poked. Like I said, I gave up way too much on this. Maybe I should have used this to solidify my own group. Let's see, so I attacked. Instead of this one, why didn't I do that one? Because if he cuts now, sure he gets that, but then I'm making decent shape, or even this one. Maybe here? Get a little bit further out, make a trapezoidal shape. Probably just ignore it, and ignore that one. Make some actual life then? Oh wait, that's a false eye. Yeah, that's a false eye, so I'd have to ignore that ko, or I have to make a ko thread first. Maybe here, ko, and fight a ko. Icky. Yeah, so this is just squirming. I should have probably just, at this point, given up knowing that he can surround me fairly easily. And I cannot really make two eyes here. I can't make an eye over here, which is my main problem. So instead of continuing to struggle, start poking from the outside, or even start doing this sort of stuff now. Yeah, that's not really an eye in the corner. If he had thrown in here, then this would be an eye, because then he can't save this stone. I have an eye in the corner, eye here, and connected by this Liberty. Yeah, this was rushed. My wife came home now. That was not a good move. Especially this, I really needed to attire this. The problem is once he extends, then I need to come back and fix, which you can do this to force this, so it's probably not a good move. I probably want to do this one. Then he can, of course, well, that's not really going to go anywhere. I did the wrong move there. That was just my bad. I should not have done that. I wonder if he shouldn't have done it sooner. Could he have? I guess not. So I guess going the extra one was worth it. This was interesting. And then it led to this sort of sequence. Okay, what is the better move? Oops, I'm going the wrong way. Do I jump now? Do I keep going? Because he's, you know, so strong that he's just going to push. If I do this, he cuts, so I have to jump. And then he does what he did. So, is that really the only way to do that? So, tenuki'd way too many times up here when my group is weak. I should not be doing that. But I was taking other big points. I figured I'd be compensated even if this thing ended up living small. I should have answered that first ko threat, wherever that was. Yeah, so I regret not answering that first one. I was just in a hurry to settle this group because I thought I was more in danger than I was. I should have read a little bit more there. This corner, was there anything else I could have done? Needed to defend there. Was that the better move, or should I have done this? Would he probably do this? I would need to Atari this probably. And then he could Atari this, and Atari that. So hunting on top I think was better. Descending. Why didn't I do this? This, that, this, that, this, that. Nope. Well, let me know what you think about that. I think I felt I was way too light on that as I was doing it. And this was just a train wreck. So not as big of a loss as I thought it was going to be. I mean, I was definitely behind after losing this entire upper right corner. Again, I should have just answered the ko threat, but thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys liked the video, please like it. If you're new around here, subscribe. And if you have any questions, comments, suggestions, or feedback, please leave them below. Thanks again so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.